Welcome to another episode of Unique Adventures from the truck. We have refueled back from our last excursion at Tatapum. If you haven't seen that video, make sure to check that out. We're going to link it in the card. And we are off to one of the biggest private campgrounds in Washington. We are headed to Cascade Peak to go spend the weekend there. So without further ado, let's get to everybody. We have made it. We are out here at Cascade Peak after spending 30 minutes trying to find the perfect spot, because mind you, here, like you said, 500 to 600 sites here, and to be truthfully honest, I'm going to use that 500 to 600 site term very loosely, because a lot of the spots here are really super small, more for tenting and stuff like that. But we did find this magnificent spot where we definitely got some more room and we're able to spread out a little bit. We're down from the clubhouse. I'm actually really digging this this setup here. The park is fairly huge. We're gonna go around, we're gonna check that stuff out here in a little while. We're gonna go down to the river, the Cowlitz River that's here, because it's one of the cool things about being here. You get to go down and check out the river. So we got here, we got set up, but we are going to we're gonna go get officially finished checking in, and we'll catch up with you here in a little bit. We're sitting here at the lodge here at Cascade Peak. We went to go check in and come do this, and you can't see out there because it's getting blared out, but it is pouring rain right now. We are sitting here right now. We are uploading the 100 subscriber video. By the time you see this, the 100 subscriber video will already be come and gone already. So we're gonna be here for a little bit. It's kind of the downfall of uploading on the road. Want to make sure that we care about our subscribers. We're going to hopefully be continuing to do more giveaways as we go. So right now, nothing better to do than to upload the video and wait for this rain to subside a little bit. But good start to the trip so far. We have made it out here to the river, Cowlitz River behind us back here. Gorgeous. It's been raining a fair amount of the day since we've been here, but it broke loose for a little while. We figured let's go take one of our first of many walks down to the river. This river, front here surely doesn't disappoint. Gorgeous area down here. And this weekend so far, not a lot of people actually down here on the river. The campground is filling up. If I can tell you anything, if you're coming to this campground, you're going to want to come early, especially on peak season during the summertime. If the weather's gorgeous, you're going to want to be here early, because we saw a lot of people coming in droves. And of course, if you know your site numbers and stuff like that, and you can pre-reserve your spots and kind of save a little bit of the hassle, that's great. But some people, I think, are going to be a little confused about where to park and all the spots and stuff. But gorgeous so far. Like I said, sometimes it rains for a little bit, and then you get to sneak out and get to check this out, and it kind of looks kind of eerie and kind of misty here in the background, which makes it kind of a cool little backdrop as well. But we're definitely enjoying our time here. We've been to this park, like I said, twice, It's been a great place to go. It's great because you typically don't have to have reservations, and more likely than not you're going to get in, even during like heavy COVID season right now, where there's not a whole lot of places that aren't full right now. This place we literally almost walked into on a Friday, mind you, and got a spot. Ooh, it's cold. And I'm going through green goo. Ew, green goo, ew. Oh, snaps. Maybe I should have hit the... Oh my gosh, this is bad. Oh. Oh my gosh. You're filming me, filming you, filming me, filming you.
Yeah, I got you coming across.
So I think we picked the right way. We didn't drop the camera gear trying to go across the river, which was nice. And now we're gonna go enjoy this little part of the island here. So we're gonna go down on the back side of this little island, and that's where the main part of the river is, and go get to see a little bit more flow down here.
So last year when we came, probably about the same time, we were thinking, when you look over and see all this water, you could see the rocks and the trees. When we were here last year, we could stand in about the same spot, and that was just very, very deep river. If you step on the other side of these rocks, it literally drops off and is pretty deep, runs pretty fast. So it's interesting to see how in just a year the landscape has changed so much. But pretty cool. Somebody made a nice little heart in the rocks. So I was just looking at the rocks and found a couple that are really green. It's kind of interesting. You don't really see green rocks normally, and looking at the ones in the water, there's a lot of them. So it's kind of interesting just to see the differences in rocks. Kind of fun. Well, right there's no step.
No.
So.
No, your feet are pretty much getting wet at that point. Yeah. I don't even know why you even started.
Getting soaked.
3 more feet equals wet feet.
Yep.
We'll probably both end up in the water. Oh, that sucks. It even sucks worse when that's your only pair of tennis shoes you brought.
It's either wet feet and wet socks or wet butt. I'll go with wet feet for today.
All right, everybody, it's straight getting nautical here. We were hoping to get some shots here at night with the fire, but it is straight sideways raining. We're all hid under our canopies. We pretty much aren't doing anything but doing some computer work, watching some shows. We're just hanging out, trying to enjoy the most of this wet weather here. So hopefully we'll see you guys in the morning when some of this madness stops, and maybe we can actually, do something productive. So we'll catch you guys in the morning. Everybody, good morning. We are now here at Saturday. We're on day 2 here. Last night, as you saw, torrential downpour, but that is one of the benefits of Pacific Northwest camping, is you can wake up the next day and get a whole different experience. Today looks like it's going to be pretty good. We're going to go around. We're going to give you that Ruckus campground review today. It's going to be a doozy. 600 sites. It's going to take a hot minute, but we're going to put in the work today. We're going to get that monster done. We're going to go down to the river. We're going to go do a little bit more walking around and exploring here at Cascade Peak. Stay tuned. Let's have a good day. We spent a fair amount of the late morning, early afternoon getting that Ruckus review done. We're going to link it up here I'm not sure if it's going to be one video. I'm not sure if it's going to be like 5 videos. We took a mess of video going around to as many campsites as we could. We probably had somewhere in the neighborhood of 500 sites that we've looked at here, to give you that first-hand perspective. We'll just continue to see how the afternoon progresses. All right, everybody, we are about ready to go take a little side detour trip. We are headed into Packwood for a couple of items. We hit the Google up. We found a store in Packwood that it's got an interesting name. I'm going to be really interested to see what it's like on the inside of it. So let's go ahead and head into Packwood. We have made it to probably my favorite store in Packwood. We had no idea this existed. You have the Packwood liquor and quilt store all wrapped up into one. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, you can get your quilting supplies and get your rum and sambuca all in the same place. It is insane. We talked to the owner in there and I was like, what was the premise for this? And she said, you know what, you gotta sometimes have a little creative juice to help the creative juices actually flow and to be creative. And she killed 2 birds with 1 stone. So make sure you come. If you're in the Packwood area, you need some quilting supplies or you need some booze, this is your place. Let's get back to the campground. We are heading back down to the river. We're gonna go launch the drone. Been waiting to do this all day long and show you guys the beauty that is down there. It's been a much better day than yesterday, that's for sure. The weather really rained us out yesterday. It was pretty miserable. Here in the Northwest, you gotta put up with a little bit to get a little bit. And yesterday we put up with it, and today we're reaping the rewards. So let's head back down to the river and show you guys what it looks like on a nice sunny day. Oh yeah, this is definitely a different picture than what we had the last time we were down here. And even last year when we were down here, the weather was kind of overcast. It wasn't really the best, but this is gorgeous down here right now. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Time for some drone. We're having a blast down here. I wish we could spend some more time down here. We've just been doing some other things. I think definitely maybe the next time we come here we'll have to maybe come down here for a couple more hours and not just some short spurts. But if you're at Cascade Peak, this is definitely worth it all by itself just to get to come down here and experience this. Gorgeous views, mountains for days. You can't beat it, you know. It's perfect. Alrighty everybody, we are packing up. It's Sunday morning. We had a great time here at Cascade Peak. This is a very family friendly campground. They got zip lines, they got the swimming pools, they got all the stuff. This place used to be an old Thousand Trails, and you know, they still carry some of those amenities, which makes it nice to have, you know, a lot of family function here. Everybody enjoying themselves. If you had a tent, if you had a $100,000 fifth wheel, it didn't matter. Everybody was still having a good time, and that's what matters, is doing with what you got. It doesn't really matter what you bring out here as long as you get those experiences. That's the most important part. And we also gathered a bunch of subscribers this weekend. We've got our signage out on our trailer now, so you're going to be able to know when we're out. We'd love for people, when you come and see us, you see our signage out, come say hi, come tell us that you're watching the videos, all that stuff. It's super awesome to get to connect back with the people that we're making content for, so don't be afraid to ever do that. I do want to get a shout out to our guy who looks like he's more local here to the campground. He was across the way. He hooked us up with this cool little acorn. All right, it looks like an acorn, but it's turned out of wood, a little keychain. He gave this to me and my buddy who is here with us, and it is a pretty cool treat to have, so appreciate that gift. This campground is just amazing. We've had a great 4 days. We've been out. We were out at Tatapum during the week, and we finished out our weekend here at Cascade Peak. It has been an epic trip. Good memories were had. We got a lot accomplished. We got a lot of video, and hopefully showing you a lot about these campgrounds. So if you haven't yet, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. It definitely helps us grow our channel, grow what we're doing. Drop us a comment, leave us a comment about maybe something you want us to see at some of these campgrounds, some stuff that maybe we're missing, something else that you like. Let us know in the comments. We'd love to get your feedback so we can make better content for you. And on that, we'll see you guys in the next video.